Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Heather and today I want to share with you a quick tip. I want to show you my favorite way to make shredded chicken. Now I love this method because it allows me to cook my protein once and then I can reuse it for several meals throughout the week. No matter how busy I am, it's always a top priority for me to have a home-cooked meal on the table so that my family can have that one time a day to sit down together and talk about our day and spend that quality time together. To cook this chicken, I just took thawed chicken breast, put them in the crock pot, and I actually did this overnight, and all I added to them was salt and pepper. Once it cools, I take all the chicken out and I shred everything at once. Then I will just take different portions of it and package it away for each meal that I'm going to make. And this bowl is going to be made into chicken salad, and then I'm going to put the remaining chicken into a bigger bowl with all of the stock in order to make a homemade chicken and rice soup. We're going to start with the chicken salad. I made this into an apple pecan chicken salad, and you just want to dice all of your vegetables and fruits roughly the same size. You're going to throw it all in together, and I do mayonnaise and part non-fat plain Greek yogurt. You can see here I'm squeezing just a little bit of lemon over the apples, and that's going to keep them from turning brown in the chicken salad. I've made this recipe a million times, so you can see I didn't really measure. But I do have a recipe already posted in another video where I give you measurements on the ingredients in a chicken salad. In my opinion, the pecans absolutely make this chicken salad. It gives it a crunch and such a good texture. And I'm just going to put this away in a container and we're going to eat on it all week for lunch. The second recipe we're going to get started with is a creamy chicken and wild rice soup. In this particular recipe, I just started out with your basic vegetables. I diced up celery, onion, and carrots. The next thing I'm going to do is heat up about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a big stock pot, throw all of my veggies in and give them a stir, add some salt and pepper and let them cook for about 10 minutes. Next, I'm going to add in a whole container of the vegetable broth. If you have chicken broth, any kind of broth will do, but this is what I had. Just throw the whole container in. Then add your shredded chicken. You want to add in an additional 2 cups of water, or if you have extra chicken broth, go ahead and do that too. I added in about a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Once that's simmered about 10 to 15 minutes, it's time to add in the wild rice. I put the whole container in, give it a stir, cover it with a loose fitting lid, and let it simmer on low. This particular wild rice said that it needed to simmer for about 45 minutes. About halfway through, I added about a cup of milk, and that's going to make this extra creamy and delicious. This is the finished product, a really nice creamy chicken soup. It is so good. My kids absolutely love it, and it is so healthy. You can feel good about serving it to your family. to start this last recipe of chicken quesadillas by just dicing up whatever vegetables you like in your quesadillas. In my case, I'm using peppers and onions. To get these started, you just want to preheat your pan to high with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Throw all of your diced vegetables in, a little bit of salt and pepper. I like my vegetables a little more cooked, so a quick tip that I usually do is pour a little bit of water in, put the lid on, and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. And you can see how perfectly cooked these peppers and onions are. Next, I'm just going to throw in the remainder of the chicken that I made earlier in the week and saute it. I've made these a million different ways, but today I used half a pack of fajita seasoning and also half a pack of dried ranch seasoning, and it was so good. You just want to stir this around until everything's mixed well together. And then next you want to grate up your favorite type of cheese that you use for a quesadilla. I had sharp cheddar on hand today, so that's what we used. To cook the quesadillas, I love this cast iron griddle pan that I have, but any hot pan will do. You just want to put a little butter on it, put one side of your quesadilla down, spread a little cheese, then a little bit of the chicken mixture. Top it with just a little more cheese so that it'll stick together, and then put the top of your quesadilla on. And I put a little extra butter on the top just for good measure. These quesadillas came out so crispy on the outside and so moist on the inside. They are so delicious and full of flavor. I love to serve mine with some sour cream, a little homemade salsa, and a few tortilla chips on the side. I'm so glad you stopped by my channel today. I want to encourage you to check out some of my other videos. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn the notifications on, and it will tell you when I post a new video. I post at least one new video each week of affordable homemade meals and DIY home decorating ideas.